What's up, everybody? We're back. A slightly different kind of video today. I know there might be a plane in the background, but it'll go away in a minute. Everybody wanted more Life of Haile videos, so we'll do a little bit of talking about the life of Haile. I haven't always been a YouTuber, obviously. I used to have real work. After Afghanistan, I decided that America wasn't the place for me, and I decided to take a journey with my bank, what I had saved up from Afghanistan, and go to Pattaya, Thailand. And there I opened a chocolate shop and bakery called The Sweet Spot. Was kind of a different scene, but we were doing very well. We quickly became a fan favorite. Anybody who liked any kind of chocolate, any kind of fudge, any kind of handmade chocolates, any kind of cakes, anything like that, we just morphed kind of as we went along. It was me, a small team of people, and we just kind of made the things that came to our mind, made things that came to our heart, made things that people decided that they wanted to have for their birthdays, whatnot. Sadly, it didn't work out. It would have probably worked out had I not made so many newbie mistakes, had I not picked a spot with too high of rent, had I not decided to have a guest house along with my shop. So there's a couple reasons that it didn't work out, but that's why I ended up where I ended up. Everybody knows that I was on a 5-year overstay in Thailand. That's 4 years, almost 5 years. It's not a place that anybody wants to be, considering I could lose Thailand, a country that I love, a country that's been very, very gracious and to let me stay there. I could lose it completely, or get arrested, or end up in prison where some of my friends were, because I was hanging out with some rather unsavory types after the shop failed. I was in a bad place. We sometimes didn't even have money for food. I had to look at my missus who was hungry and tell her, hey, I can't feed you tonight. It's a horrible thing. I don't like to dwell too much on it, because it does bring back some really, really bad memories of before YouTube, before all of this happened, before I became somebody that I never dreamed that I would become. I never thought that I would be a YouTuber. That's not me. That's not something that I even thought of. It was a last-ditch attempt to do something with life, to get ahead in life, to do something that I like to do, something that didn't feel like I was working, but also that I knew that it was still going to be challenging. It was still going to be me having to put myself out there and let you guys see some things that maybe most people wouldn't let people see. I get a lot of comments about how you're real, you're hella real, stay the same way. I have no intentions of changing. So this video is kind of about that. The Sweet Spot was in Pattaya, Thailand. Like I said, we did a little bit of everything. Here's a quick video from the shop, one of our first commercials of us making some Mackinac Island fudge. Check it out. So that's the Mackinac Island fudge. We definitely did a lot more cakes. My God, we became great at cakes. I had a fantastic chef that worked with me. We all kind of pitched in on cakes together. It was a group effort. It wasn't really just me. It wasn't really just them. It was kind of everybody has ideas, and everybody's ideas can be good. That's one thing I have learned. It doesn't matter who you are or who you're dealing with. A kid can have a fantastic idea if we take time, pay attention, and listen. My chef Denchai taught me a lot of what I know in the cake area. I know the chocolate piece, but I didn't know cakes as well as him. So I'm gonna run you through. I'm gonna let you guys see. Sorry about the loud cars in the back. I didn't want to do this video inside the house because this camera is way better. Yeah, I'll let you guys see some of the cake designs that we came up with. Let me know what you think down inside the comment section for sure about the cakes, especially all my other cakers out there. How'd we do? They look delicious, right? They were 100% delicious. Nothing but good reviews. Like I said, most of us failing wasn't necessarily that we were doing a bad job in the shop. That's not the case. We were making good money. However, I had 6 guest rooms upstairs in our little hotel condo setup that we had. I lived above the shop with my missus, and we all just kind of did our thing downstairs. At the end of the day, though, it was a lot of ghost bookings from booking.com from out of India, a lot of things like that led to the shop not making the money that it needed to make. Sadly, because it was a very, very cool thing. Everybody in the town loved us. The second that we went away, everybody was very, very upset about it. I got a lot of messages. We did end up moving once from our first location to another location with another shop. But as soon as we got in with them, about 2 months later, we found out that, hey, we're not going to stay open. We're going to close as well. And so at that point, I had already moved. I had already paid the money to move. I had already spent all of this money to get the shop up and running the way that I wanted it to be, the way I wanted it to look, to get the products the way we wanted them to be. Just genuinely good products made with good ingredients. None of that, no extra stuff. If it was a cake, you get cake ingredients. If it was this, you get this ingredients. The fudge that we made was from original 1800s, I think 1880 fudge recipes out of Mackinac Island, Michigan. They still have a very, very big fudge thing over there. So if you guys want fudge, definitely check out a lot of the fudge shops over on Mackinac Island. It's spelled Mackinac, but it's pronounced Mackinac. Definitely go check it out. There is a chance that I might start making fudge in one of the kitchens around here, just so that we can potentially have it there. I might see if I can put it up on the shop, depending upon how much it's going to be to mail out. We might be able to do some fudge. We might be able to do some stuff from the shops. Definitely the best fudge in the world. If you never had that kind of fudge, you never had fudge. It's as simple as that. But yeah, that's me before I became highly combustible. It's kind of what led me to being highly combustible in a lot of ways, because it was just hard times after the shop went down. There was people that were supposed to buy my shop equipment off me to give me a fresh start. The man ended up taking it and paying maybe a week's worth, like a month's worth of payments, and then stopped it. And then when I went to go find out what was up, I found out he had sold it all for meth. Lucky me. So I was stuck there. I couldn't get out. Couldn't buy the plane ticket to fly home because I didn't have that money. I could barely afford to eat. Didn't want to put the strain on my parents because they also aren't the richest folks in the world. And at the time, they were going through some struggles as well. So I'm back in California, as you guys know. I'm here doing the YouTube thing. Potentially some fudge things down the line. I'm definitely haven't lost the passion or desire for the whole bakery and chocolate thing. I'm still love it 100%. It took a long time to learn how to do it all. Yeah, that's where we're at. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Definitely, if you haven't done so, hit the like button, hit the dislike button if you disliked it. By all means, please. Your participation, that's all I need, your participation. That's what wins the points. If you guys did enjoy it, though, make sure you sub up. Make sure you stay tuned. Go check out our other channel, HXC on the go. That's going to be me out and about the Bay Area doing some videos. Plus, I got some contributors in Thailand that are sending some videos over. Yeah. You guys know how it goes. Until the next one, I'm highly combustible. You guys be happy, healthy, safe. I love you to the moon and back. Peace.